Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. In this video we're going to take a look at what the Cardano price is doing and also what Bitcoin is doing. We can see that Bitcoin for the first time since May is trading above 56,480 roughly, 56,400. It has already been at 56,500, so it's moving around there a little bit, but we have certainly marked a new high. Now that's good, certainly for all altcoins as well, for Cardano as well. And we're going to take a look at that in a minute. First of all, we can see here the indicators. We are nearly in overbought territory, didn't quite get there yet. We can see that in July all the time we were just touching the overbought territory, so not too much of an issue, I would say. But it's certainly important that we make a new high. In my last video on Bitcoin, I said I would expect us to go higher from here, from that channel, and we're going to take a look at that now. Let's take a look on the hourly chart. There you go, there you can see it. Here's the channel that we are moving in. And in my previous video, I said, it's looking like something like an ascending triangle. You had higher highs here, and then you had a change in the direction, or in the angle. And you have another higher high, you have another higher high. There we had a bit of a fake out to the downside, but still, it looked like a breakout preparation. Now we are actually finally moving out. We did attempt it yesterday. I made the guys in the private chat room, the channel members aware, but it was a fake out. So we came back in, had that fake out to the downside, and now we're finally breaking out to the upside. It seems like now that the price is going down a little bit, it seems like we are doing a retest here. You can see that retest of that upper trend line, of that higher resistance line, which we're now flipping for support, hopefully. And if that happens, we could really make an attempt, and I'll zoom out once more, to go into this resistance zone here, the yellow one, where at 57k we have various resistances started. If you take a look here on the left hand side, this is really that zone where we have a lot of resistance lines, and I could put them all on the chart, which just get messy, but we need to get through this line to make a new all-time high. So in the very short term, I certainly expect further price increases, but there's still a risk that we are still in a corrective phase, even if many people don't want to believe it, but that is still what the chart is telling us. Also what Elliott Wave is telling us, that we have a possibility that this is only an ABC correction here still, A, B, and we could come down once more in a C. I don't want to see that. Many of you don't want to see it, but I always try to be objective here, so it is still a possibility. Now let's go to Cardano. Now, while Bitcoin is moving, I know a lot of you guys are getting frustrated again because Cardano isn't really moving while Bitcoin is moving, but I showed you yesterday something and we're going to talk about it again. So Cardano is still in this ascending triangle in my view. The ascending triangle consisting of that ascending trend line, which started end of July, moving up, and a horizontal at 232, which is keeping us in that ascending triangle. Other cryptos have seen the same pattern, like Phantom. You can see that exactly here, how similar these charts are. We came down here from the high, came down, had this correction, came down once, came down twice, like Cardano. Now then we were in this ascending triangle with an ascending trend line that also started some point in July, you could say. A little bit different angle, so anyway, it's very similar. Horizontal at 125, I think it was. We broke out, retested that diagonal support line, and then we went up 95%. So that would mean for Cardano, we would come up, retest here at around 240 probably, or 245, and then go up 95% to something like 450. Okay, I mean, is that going to happen? It's not guaranteed, but for me, the similarity in these charts is striking. And in this bull run, what we've seen is if one altcoin is doing something, many others are actually following. So these are a lot of trading opportunities we can see at the moment, which is why I've covered a lot of altcoins on my channel, because one broke out, and then the other one followed, and then the other one followed. So it's all looking very, very similar. Now, Cardano seems to be one of the few that haven't broken out of this pattern yet. So let's just wait. And we are not there yet. We need to get probably up once more here, it will be very exciting to see Cardano break out of that ascending triangle. Let's take a look on the hourly chart. And here we can see on the hourly that Cardano came down yesterday when Bitcoin had this fake out to the downside that I've just shown you. Out of that, here we can zoom in once more, this little red candle here, which actually came out of to the downside of that ascending triangle here. Only a minor one, so Cardano didn't move a lot, but Cardano coiled up here for something yesterday on the small scale, broke to the downside, but again found support at this very strong ascending support line. And I did mention to you that I would be surprised if it really breaks to the downside, because I'm not aware of any other crypto that has actually done that. There might be a few here. I think VeChain has done it for a moment, but then came back in. But now I'm really waiting for that breakout to the upside at some point. Now that apex is on the 21st of October. I don't really want to wait that long, but if we have to, we will do. And that means, if it breaks out, maybe it will retest that. And then, with a 95% value increase, I'm happy to wait. Now, is that really going to happen? I don't know. It's just speculation at this stage. Again, there's still a bit of risk that we are still in the corrective phase here with Cardano, not only with Cardano, but with Bitcoin as well, even though it might not look like that. I just want to point it out here that there is still risk. Who would I be if I wouldn't put out that possible scenario here to you? Because of that, we could still be here in an A correction. We are now doing this B to the upside, and then we could have another C and come down once more, maybe to that 200-day moving average. But again, that is also speculation. We can't really see that at the moment because we need to wait what the price is doing, in which direction does it break out, where do we find resistance and support. So we need to see that. Nevertheless, for a long-term investment for me, I'm going to buy continuously because these prices are good, especially like with so many other altcoins that I have purchased before the breakout, and I've made you aware of most of them. Cardano, I'm just going to continue to buy. It is my biggest holding. I believe in the project. It's got the perfect balance for me in terms of security and potential. So, no financial advice, but that's why I cover it so often on this channel. And yeah, sorry, my voice is still not 100%, but we're getting there. And it's Monday, so not really the best day of the week, but we're finding our way through, hopefully with some price increases. And I hope you'll have a great week, great start to the week. And while we speak, Bitcoin is now above 56.5K again. So that retest here, that little retest is looking good. And yeah, enjoy. And I'll update you later today. Hope you liked it. Please smash the like button and please subscribe if you like the content. And I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.